Okay, we should be live. Folks should be able to see us, hear us, except for the square next to me, which will be Jeff or his character Darby, who is unfortunately not able to join us tonight, but we'll be back. And here we are playing some BX Dungeons and Dragons, going through the classic X2 module, Castle Amber. And last time we ended on just a small cliffhanger, just a small one. Dion has just been ripped into. He's laying on the ground, bleeding to death. He will expire in one round. And we ended off with the werewolf / magic users surprise round before you guys got a chance to roll initiative. So let's get into it here after Dion. Tell us who you're currently playing before they bleed to death.
I'm playing a C, the level 7, 8, 7, 7 thief.
Mm-hmm. And current kibble. Richard?
Hi there, I am Richard and I am playing Jam, the amazing magic user of 7th level.
An amazing purveyor and creator of jams and jellies of all sorts, I think. Obviously,
you don't want him.
That's obviously he comes from a fine family of these crafters. Bill.
Oh, jam, yes. No. Other types of jam. Sorry. Do go on.
You're up, Bill.
Oh, hey everybody, I'm Bill. I am playing Radnor the Large. He is a 7th level magic user and he really wants to fireball somebody right now.
Really does.
Really wants to fireball somebody.
And Jameis.
What up, neighbors? I'm playing Jalen Rayhorn, 6th level Kaleri Elf Priest.
Yes,
and I'm
indeed.
currently stuck up in the air.
Yes, you are. Dangling by your foot as you are trapped way up high in the sky. So let's get this thing kicked off with rolling for initiative. Richard, why don't you roll for your party side?
Because you are a horrible person. You make me do so, and there will be a 1, and everybody will die, and then that will be the end of the game. Oh my god! No! We have a chance.
All right, and is anybody on your side casting? Bill?
Maybe. Depends on if I can do something stupid or not.
No, I don't think I'm casting this round because,
All right.
Don't believe it's been pointed out where the person is.
Yeah.
Oh no, hang on, he just
No,
stabbed.
he's standing
Oh, yes,
over
we know where they are.
the near corpse of Dion.
And,
Yes.
and they're uninvisible now, right?
Correct. As is Radnar, also uninvisible now.
Yep.
Okay, so
Then, yes, I am casting.
they roll a 4, so you guys go first. You just saw a C being picked up and torn apart as he drops to the ground. Yeah. Oh no! Loot his stuff.
Oh no.
So, can I sort of cut myself down, land near a sea, and cast a spell on him at the same time?
No, you cannot move and cast on the same round. So, yeah,
Okay.
cutting yourself down would be considered movement. Or an action. I was going to be kind to call it movement.
Okay.
But either way,
I'll swing over to a tree and cut myself free.
Okay, yeah, so swinging over is your movement, cutting yourself free is your action. You don't need to roll for it. Actually, you do need to roll for the swinging over because that's tricky. So give me a dex check. Right.
Well, I'm going to cut myself free no matter what happens.
Yes.
So okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, Bert?
Oof, yes.
Woo!
Okay, I don't think it'll work this way, but I feel like I gotta try.
Mm-hmm.
Since I have the polymorph spell,
Mm-hmm.
would I be able to turn a C into a version of a C that is not injured?
No, because the creature that you turned him into inherits your current hit points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, you can't do specific individuals. seem to remember that coming up before when we thought about
Anyway.
turning somebody into
So
something and then
I
back
think
into
I
themselves.
fall then.
Well, if you're going to accept that, then
I'm
no.
going to accept that.
Okay. So reroll. So what this will mean, and you can so that you can choose to reroll or not, is that you just can't get the momentum. So like you're kind of moving yourself back and forth so that you can get swing over. So you're just failing to
Cutting
get the
myself
momentum.
down no matter what. I
So-
was trying to swing over to
So
a
you
tree,
cut
but no,
yourself
I cut
down.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and take that fall damage we talked about.
It's just a D6 though, isn't it? It's
10
only
feet,
50.
D6.
Yep. Come on, 6. Come on, 6. Yeah.
So
Ow.
if we were playing Dungeon Crawl Classics, which we're not, but if we were, that 6 would mean you've broken a bone as well.
And it explodes. D6.
No, so you fall, take a D6, and that is your action, cutting the rope. So
Yep.
yeah, that's
And
it.
falling on my face.
Right. So while that's going on, spellcasters. Richard, you were going to cast?
Yeah. I cast the favorite best spell of all, Continual Light.
Okay.
Casting it on the wizards to blind them.
Yeah.
Woo! So they get a savings throw versus spells, and possibly other things if they are.
Yeah, I need to check on something just real quick. Give me 1 second.
Well, it's worth finding out information.
Yeah, because
So I
he
will
is a
gladly
high
tick that
level.
off one way or the other.
I just need to see how this spell works.
It says saving throw. Well, okay, it
No,
says
no,
saving throw
no
versus-
modification. If it was a charmed person, it would have a chance of not immune.
Yeah, there's no
He just gets.
So
a
you're
saving
casting it
spell.
on his eyes. Is that the
blinding
idea?
a creature, casting it on
'Kay.
their eyes. Yes.
You cast the spell, it does not work. Like you did
As
everything
in-
right. It just didn't affect the creature. If you want to, since you get your character is hyper intelligent with a 19, is that this character?
Yes.
Yes. This
No,
will
it's
still
me.
require an intelligence check, but go ahead
Alright.
and roll me an intelligence check. I would not allow this if your character wasn't like super intelligent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
my
doesn't
lovely
have
ghost
eyes,
pies
or
are,
is blind, or is blind sense.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Something like echolocation or
No, the spell
but-
doesn't like it would at least light up his eyes that you could
Yeah,
see. That
that's what I
didn't
would
even
expect,
happen.
but
Yeah.
yeah. Wow, a very, very low success. but
Okay.
a success.
He definitely has some kind of anti-magic effect going on, either by item that's on him or something he cast
Oh.
before he changed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Damn you people!
Well, if I can
of the
shout
fair.
out, ah, anti-magic, then I will do so.
Okay, Bill. So I will point out if nobody gets to him this round, a C will die next round.
Am I able to get to him?
Yeah, you were right behind the werewolf.
So I could potentially try to save him from being all the way dead.
So getting to him, you can stabilize him so that he stays at that 1 hit point negative from death.
Okay.
However, it leaves you open to an attack on the creature's turn.
Yeah. Now, does he die when he, as soon as he hits -10? or
Yes,
when he goes,
he's dead
Okay.
once he hits -10, which will happen next
Okay.
round.
I feel like I got to do something. So, what am I? Shit, I've only got 9 hit points left. Fuck
Yeah.
it. I got to do something.
You got any healing stuff left?
The closest I have is and I don't think this is any kind of healing thing, but it's I've got a vial of holy oil.
No. Yeah, that's
That,
it.
that
You
won't
could
do
burn
it.
him.
Bless him
No.
before he dies.
Yeah, you can bless his soul before he passes on to the great unknown.
I mean, am I realistically going to be able to stop him from dying? If
all
I
you
can't-
have to do is just take the action to stabilize him. It doesn't require a roll.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
going to
so
do that.
it doesn't require a roll.
Sorry, I didn't know that. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I would have done that instead. Sorry.
Yeah, the only problem with it is it's going to leave you very exposed.
Okay.
Yep. So literally what you're doing is like you're taking some cloth or something and just jamming it into the wound so he doesn't bleed out. That's what you're doing. Until,
Yep.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, you take that action. A C, your action is to continue to bleed out. So it is its action now. And from what I see, the C is right below it. I'm imagining that Radnar just kind of in between his legs just jams some cloth in the sucking chest wound. So Radnar is right there. Galen is a little bit away as he's fallen to the ground, causing himself some harm. And Fig Jam is close, but not within arm's reach, if I remember how this was all set up. However,
Darby has decided to wander off.
Darby is sitting there having a Vietnam
Oh, he fell down
flashback
a hole.
and is just unresponsive as the horrors roll through his mind. However, instead of attacking you, Radnar, he lets out a howl. And there are 6 answering howls from the forest around him. But that's his action.
Sorry, I have a plan for that.
Okay.
That's not a good plan. That's not a good plan. But I have
Oh
a plan.
shit! I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do next round.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Bill, why don't you roll the d6 for your side then?
Right.
And Dion, you're stabilized at -9 hit points. So you will not continue to bleed out, but you won't get better until someone can do some medicing to you.
Woo.
Nice roll. 6. So who's casting?
Me.
Okay.
If I can I get to Dion and cast, or was that still a movement action?
It's still a movement action. Yeah.
Okay.
Like if he was actually laying at your feet, it wouldn't be a movement action, but he's not that close. Actually, I'll let you roll it. Roll 2d6 for me, Galen.
Don't know what it is. 2.
20 feet. That's how far away they are.
Okay, I'll get up and move towards.
They rolled a 3, so you guys go first. Bill, you said you were casting. What are you casting?
I am casting Radnor's Dyspeptic Bowels on the werewolf.
Okay. You take your action and cast. It has no effect.
Fuck.
Fig Jam did yell out last round.
He did, but I
Yeah.
didn't listen because that's what I do is I don't listen.
It's your amazing spell.
Yep.
Of course it's going to work for you on this thing. Yeah.
Who wants next? You can, well, no, you can't move because you didn't fail to cast. You did cast. It just had no effect. So, can't move.
I originally wanted to fireball centered on myself, but Dion doesn't
Yeah.
have the fire protection.
Yeah, you would definitely kill Dion.
No, we
Lay on
need
top
to
of
get
it.
fire protection. Yeah. I'm moving to a C. A C's not doing much. So what are you doing?
No, keep in mind, Galen, if you're moving to a C is literally laying at the feet of the werewolf. Radnar's on top of him, and that's what it looks like. So, are you're effectively moving into melee with the werewolf? Is that what you're wanting to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's Dudley doing?
Dudley? Oh, because my name still says Dudley on the thing, doesn't
Does
it?
it?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
I am not Dudley. That was the other game. Well, I am going to disappear in a puff of smoke and become Fig Jam instead and pull out my small stabbing stick and get a stabbing, I guess.
Okay.
Seeing as anti-magic is going on right now.
Go ahead.
So-
Make me an attack roll.
Have this amazing... Oh, that didn't
And-
work.
Is the stabbing stick magical?
It is. It is a magical stabbing stick.
Okay.
We are all in melee with the werewolf then.
Yes.
Hey,
Good for
well,
us.
we can't use magic on it. What else are you gonna do?
I'm not using magic on him.
Exactly. That's the point. I had an
Yeah.
AC of 7, and I
Yeah,
would do
that's
6
gonna
points
miss.
of damage.
Yeah,
Well, there we
that's
go.
gonna miss.
Ah,
Okay,
take
so
this
that's
stick.
Radnar and Fig Jam. Galen, you ran up, or are running
Yeah.
up into melee. So that's within your movement. Do you want to make an attack at the end of it, or what do you want to do after the movement?
No, I am going to very obviously go towards tending. I see, not attacking the werewolf. I'm going to. helping with the-
Red Cross, neutral party.
For the moment, because the main point is I have not attacked the werewolf. That's
Yeah,
the main thing that's
man.
going to be happening here.
Okay, so what are you doing to a C?
I'm going to be casting a spell, but I can't move and cast. So
You just moved up to him. Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough. A
At
C
least I'll take a
is.
defensive. I'll put my shield up to do it.
Yep.
Make
See,
it a
you're still
defensive
alive,
shield.
but you don't heal.
Yeah.
And when you're negatives, you don't heal. You just don't continue to bleed out. So now it's werewolf turn, and he has just a target-rich environment. So
At least I'm going to be taking the damage for
it
a
gets
C at the
2
end.
attacks. So the first attack is going to go against Radnar.
Ooh.
Second attack is going to go against Fig Jam, and the other 6 werewolves in his pack will move forward.
We may have
Okay.
several new characters after today.
I have a plan for the werewolves, but unfortunately it'll take a round or 2 to activate. And that's assuming it works, which is no guarantee.
Right. Okay, so let's see. Sorry, I just need to look up something real quick. Okay. That's actually not bad. He's not biting you. Both of you are taking claw rakes. So Fig Jam's going to take 4 points.
Does he have a free attack?
Did he roll to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he didn't. You're right. I'm sorry.
I mean, he's going to hit me. I have atrocious AC.
Magic missile
Yeah.
claw. Plow.
Yeah, basically.
Well, yeah, it's going to hit Fig Jam. The other one, what's your AC, Galen? Actually, okay,
No,
so you
Radnar.
didn't actually bend down to check out a C. You just got there, right?
He was attacking Redmore, not me.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was
Radnar,
attacking
sorry.
me.
What's your AC, Radnar?
5.
No, he's just going to miss you, even with you being prone.
9.
Yep. So, I'll re-roll it. 2d4. So Fig Jam.
Oh, I've already marked down the 4.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You can take the 4. I'm good with that. Yeah, so 2 claws. He's. There's no reason for him to reserve the bite. Why reserve the bite? Yeah, he's gonna bend over and he was gonna take a big old bite out of a sea and just rip a sea's head off, but Radnar's in the way.
Galen's also in the way.
Or Radnor's head.
Well,
At least he doesn't use it much.
I just remembered how many hit points
What's your
Galen's
AC
on.
again, Radnar? He hits a 7.
My AC is 5.
Okay, he misses. Yep.
That's
Now
lucky
you guys
for
can
you.
hear large creatures banging their way through the forest. They are not arriving this turn, but they will arrive soon. Next round.
I will be casting a spell.
Sure.
finally.
Why don't you go ahead and roll for your side too?
Okay. Can I keep this thread alive? No, I can't. We go last.
Nope, simultaneous. All right, I'll let you guys do your actions first, but even if you do somehow
series,
down him.
2d6 plus 2 on a C, you can roll.
Okay. All right,
I'm
so
at
you're
-1.
you're still in negatives, but you're
Remember, you
stable.
have the ability to re-roll those because that's a roll you're doing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, if you want to re-roll, you can. If you want to use
wanna
re-rolls.
Do it.
We have 14. I'll use one of those d6 as a reroll.
can you just re-roll one dice or
There
roll
we
them both?
go.
Technically, you have to re-roll the whole roll.
Okay.
Well, even
So-
if he does, that is more.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
9
Woo.
points.
Nine.
So you're at
I'm
0. You're unconscious.
No, plus 2. You get plus 2. It's 2d6 plus 2.
A plus
Oh,
2.
yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
you're
so
up
I'm at 2.
with 2 hit points, which
Nice.
means you can act this round if you want with 2 hit points. Radnar's laying on. Actually, you wake up to Radnar on your chest, shoving a really dirty something that he had on him into this sucking chest wound that you had.
Oh,
We
Wow.
got you, brother. We got you.
yep. I feel it. It's inside me.
So you guys' turn. I've done my thing.
Yeah. Who wants next?
Okay. What is this creature still right? Like is the
He's
creature-
straddling you, basically.
like he's gonna strike at me anyway if I don't do this. What if I tried to pick up a C and run away?
You can do that.
Okay, let me do that.
What's your strength? Pretty high, if I
14.
remember right. What's your con to
It's-
see?
My con
Yeah.
is 12.
Yeah, you can easily pick him up and cart him away. Now, I'm going to say that He doesn't get a free attack because technically he's in melee with several other people at the same time. So
Okay.
you can do that. You can grab a C and just kind of carry him away.
Right.
So half your movement away as you're taking a C out of the area.
Can I throw a dagger while I'm
Yes.
being carried?
Yes, you can.
Nice.
I throw a silver dagger and I'm like, take this, you motherfucker! Throw a silver knife. Alright, that's close range, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay, so +1. Bop. Ah!
Nice.
It hit. Low damage, but it hit.
Silver knife.
Yeah, at first the snarl of the werewolf looks almost like a grin, like he's not expecting this to hurt, and then it does hit him, and the wound burns, and he is not happy with that. It does seem to have affected him pretty well. Now you guys aren't out of the woods yet because this is a simultaneous round. Okay,
Mhm.
Fig Jam, Galen, what are you guys doing?
I did my thing.
You did your
Yeah,
thing.
he
That's right.
healed.
Yeah.
I
Jam?
panicked.
So we're all in character then. Good.
Pretty much. Yeah, I don't really know. Apart from running away again, as we seem to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess so.
Guess you're gonna run too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then that leaves Galen alone.
Yeah.
As,
Yes, it
that's-
does.
Oh.
Thanks, guys. Big help.
All right. I will stand there and make one more futile attack.
Go
at
for
this one with my stabby stick. And then I will move swiftly away. Yeah, no, I'm not hitting.
All right, so this is simultaneous round. So he has 3 attacks coming. The last attack is the bite attack. This is who he attacks. So it's going to be a C, Fig Jam, Radnar. So Radnar is getting the bite attack at the end. A C, what's your armor class?
My AC.
Is it better than 3?
It's 3.
He hits you.
Back
just
unconscious for
healed you.
you.
Yeah.
For 4 points of damage.
I'm at
Bye-bye.
-2.
Just
Yeah,
ripped
I've
you out
got
of
plenty
it.
of rags, so we're good.
Richard, he hit you.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, this is also just a claw, though. 6 points of damage.
Are you down as well?
No, I was on full
Okay.
hit points.
Magic users aren't known for being full of hit
And Radnar, is your AC better than 2?
My AC is 5.
Okay, this is going to hurt.
points. Yeah, we could be down 2 people.
11 points of damage as,
Oh.
you know, this thing's almost 7 feet tall, and basically it just comes down and just between your shoulder and your neck just takes this huge, just ripping bite out of you.
How far down can we go before we're dead?
Negative 10.
Okay, I'm at -2.
I
Okay.
think this is the goodest time as ever to use 4 of our rerolls to have everyone heal a hit die.
That's probably a
Fuck
good
yeah,
thing to do.
dude.
Yeah, that's not
yeah.
bad.
So
That's
everyone
not
heal a
bad.
hit die. I took
So you're
4
just about to
rerolls
fall
off.
over and then you spring back up again.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
possibly,
it depends what you
if you can
roll.
roll a 4.
Ah, I'm at +3.
Okay, so you're conscious.
Nice.
Okay, I am at 1.
You're
Okay,
conscious.
you can still run.
I'm still running.
Yeah.
I
Galen-
still rolled, but I'm still going.
Galen, if you were down any, you rolled. Okay, I see it. You
Yeah,
rolled.
I
Okay.
was down.
Oh
'Cause
no.
I fell out of a tree, remember? Well, not even out of a tree.
All right, that was a simultaneous round. Next round, you guys see these 6 very large, one might even say dire-sized wolves are breaking out of the tree line, so they're in melee this round. Let's have Radnar roll for your side, and what are you guys doing?
Casting a spell.
I'm
Plant my plant.
casting.
Running
Casting.
away.
Running away. Okay. Fig Jam. No casting.
Oh. I think you're going
Uh-oh.
first.
Do you need cover?
Yeah.
I need something.
I guess I'm casting as well then. I don't
Okay.
know that.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Radnar, oh, you rolled a 1 for your side. Ooh. Oh, hey, they rolled a 1 as well. Again, I'll let you guys take your actions first.
I'm running away.
You're
I'm
running.
casting fireball over his shoulder.
Full
Oh,
action.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Right.
bad.
Okay. You cast fireball. You know what?
At
There's a
the
chance.
werewolves that appeared.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah. So you can't. They're coming from different directions. You're only gonna be able to hit one of them.
Oh, then I'm not casting it then.
Okay.
I thought they were grouped.
No,
Okay,
they're
I'm-
coming from all sides. They're kind of
Alright.
surrounding you.
I was like, keep running, big
So
boy.
you don't want to cast at one of the werewolves or one of the wolves. You
Uh,
don't know that they're werewolves yet, actually.
Is there one in our way? Like if I look
Yes,
over my
most
shoulder-
definitely.
Okay,
Yes.
then I'm casting the one in our way.
Okay.
Directly in front of us.
Alrighty then. You
So
go ahead
it's-
and roll damage. I'll roll their save.
3d6.
They
right?
save for half.
Okay, well, it's still damage.
Oh,
Take
wow!
Max!
9 points of damage. Let's see.
Wow.
Okay.
Fuego!
Yeah, it catches fire. You hear a yelp, but it's still it's just kind of shaking itself to get the fire off, but it did not die with 9 points of damage to it.
Ooh.
So that's Radnar to see. Was anyone else casting? Fig Jam, were you casting?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
casting,
What are you casting?
but they're all around, right? I don't
Yeah.
know that is gonna. Also, I'm not sure if this. Basic failure. Double dash lines are feet.
I'm sorry?
Inches?
I'm sorry. What are you
Inches
trying
are
to do?
double dash.
Yeah.
Double
The
dash
inches are double dash, so
Yeah.
something that is an 8-inch diameter. I'm presuming that must be talking about the tabletop.
No, it means it's 8 yards outside.
So it's 8 yards of range.
Yeah. There's
Which is like-
there's inside, which is what the inches are, and then there's outside, which it's in feet instead of inches.
It doesn't have
Right.
either of those. I mean,
What-
it doesn't have both of those,
Okay.
I should say. It only has one of them.
Okay.
So,
What's
I-
the spell?
What are you trying to cast?
I was going to cast Ice Storm,
Okay.
which
Ah.
to cause slow down and stuff, so that people would not
You
be able
could
to
that could
generally
hit
come in air.
that could hit 2 of them.
Right, but I don't want to hit.
He wants to
Any
create.
of them. I
You
want
want to do it
terrain.
behind you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great terrain.
Yeah, that's fine. So you cast it. How much damage does it do to anything moving through it?
No, nothing. If
Nothing.
I'm doing
It's
it this
just
way.
okay. Okay. You just
Which-
make an icy mess behind you.
No, that is crap because the duration is 1 round apparently.
Yep. Doesn't last that long.
I can
Okay.
see that for a single hit
Mhm.
attack, but for I dither this round and do nothing.
But you are running, or you're not running. Maybe you're
This
not
is-
running.
I said I was casting. So,
You were casting, right? So you're
Yeah.
just standing there.
yeah, I'm just gonna stand there and do nothing.
Galen.
I'm casting.
Okay.
Today, instead of speak languages, I took speak with animal.
Okay.
That's what I'm casting. And I picked the animal wolf.
Okay.
And I'm going to, if I get a chance to say something as well.
Technically,
talking's free, but that's not the
yeah,
right thing.
talking's
You know,
free.
it's an
It,
action.
it's only moving is you can't move in spellcast. I'll let you talk for free if it's short. So
Okay.
something short.
Yeah. Stop. He is abusing you.
Make me a charisma roll. You really should be more charismatic for these sort of things.
Now, this is. I want to use 4 rerolls to make that 1 minute hit, because otherwise.
Okay, yeah.
So
Dion, mark them down.
okay.
And I
Round
tell you
5.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them roll a save because they, in fact, are being enslaved. Mental
Yeah.
domination. So I'm going to make a save for the group.
Okay.
They save.
We're gonna figure it out. Damn.
Yeah. Okay. You make your appeal. Seems that they are happy in their slavery.
I've got 6 turns of this, so if they're talking, I can get it.
Right. Okay.
So if they are talking, I can just understand it.
So that's everybody.
No, I
Yeah,
don't think I didn't do anything.
You did. You ran.
Oh, I was gonna. Okay, so I couldn't reach the werewolf that we were in the way of that he cast at.
You could, if that's the direction you're heading at. Sure.
Well, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I would think this was dumb or not. I mean, I do, but I'm a large person.
Uh huh.
Okay,
Okay.
and I've got a full head of steam.
You want to just
What
ram it?
happens if I just run straight into one of these?
Okay.
things?
Well, it's a large wolf too. So let's find out.
All right.
Make me a strength check. It will do the same.
We have
Ooh,
5
rush, ooh,
rerolls.
rush, ooh, rush.
It made a high success. Okay, you made a moderate success. So you ram into it, assuming you don't want to reroll. What this is going to mean is you don't damage it, but it doesn't damage you, but you come to a complete stop as you ram it.
That's probably bad. I don't know. I'll use one reroll.
Okay.
I'm not going to use any more. That'll still leave us with 4 rerolls, right? Okay. Here we go.
Okay, also a high success. So you don't damage it, but you do move it aside.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna. My
Yeah,
my
you
intention is just to
basically
keep going. Yeah.
Pile drive through it, knock it out of the way, maybe even knock it down, but not enough to damage it. But you blow past it.
That's fine as long as I'm not dead at the end. Of it.
Right.
Good with that.
Okay. So that's everybody. Now this was all simultaneous. So let's do that wolf that you just ran over, Radnar, because it gets its attack as this is a simultaneous thing. It's got 3 attacks. Actually, no, it doesn't. Hold on. This is in wolf form.
Because
It has 1
carrying
attack.
Me, can he use me as the human shield for AC?
No.
Damn it.
He misses. Completely misses. So yeah, you blow past it. It tried to bite at you and misses. Goes along. Let's see. The werewolf is... Fig Jam's the only one not moving.
I didn't move.
Well, you didn't
I'm
move
still
either.
there. I'm still there, and I just spoke wolf. Well, I speak wolf during this time.
Gotcha.
It will hear me speak wolf during while it does its action.
Nope, it goes after Fig Jam.
Big
tried.
Jam.
Actually, no, I'm going to say you guys aren't that close. It can't spread out its attacks. So this is... It can only do its claw attacks this time. So 2 claw attacks. Is your armor class better than 2?
And my armor class is the same it has been since the beginning of the campaign. It is an 8.
All right. Take 10 points of
Ouch.
damage from 2 claw strikes.
back.
Essentially,
You nasty person.
it
I am-
jumps on you and just rakes you as it uses you as a springboard to launch itself forward towards the fleeing Radnar.
That's impressive because I was in front of it and Radnor was behind it. So
Oh, that's right. Radnar went the other direction, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So
then
it
it just
looks like you get a
it
bit
just
of leap off to
it
me.
still
Oh my
leaps off
God.
you. It still rakes you and leaps off you. Are you
Oh,
up or
no.
not?
yeah.
You're
I'm
up.
still
You're up. Okay. Okay. Now all the other wolves will come in. Let's see. Radnar, you're clear. Galen, Fig, well, Annecy is clear too because Radnar's carrying it. So there's 5 more that come in. I'm going to say the first 2 are on Fig Jam. The last 3 are on Galen. What's your AC again? Fig Jam.
8.
Miss. And then I think the next one's Miss Galen as well. Galen, what's your AC?
2.
Oh, it's all misses.
Well,
But now you guys are in melee with a lot of wolves. Fig Jam, there are 2 on you. Galen, there are 3 on you. The werewolf is going after Radnar. So maybe he did like this backflip off of you, Fig Jam, to reverse his
Yeah.
direction. And then your ice field is up now as well. No, you didn't cast
I
it.
just did it.
Yeah, you
So,
did it.
yeah.
Okay, so next round. It's not looking good. Let's have a C roll for your side. Is anyone casting a spell?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else?
No, I'm still in full on running
Yeah.
mode.
Okay.
Yeah.
You broke through the pack, though. 4, they go first. Okay, so the one that you knocked down, Radnar, is going to take... I'm going to say he's prone, so he'll get up and chase after you.
Casting, by the way.
Well, you don't cast. You use an object, so
Okay.
that's just an attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fast, and you're being... Yeah, well, it's going to try and bowl you over. That's going to hit. That wolf just runs right into Radnar in a sea. It's trying to hamstring you. It's gonna bite for your legs.
It's gonna succeed.
8 points of damage. It rips into the tendons in the back of your legs.
I am at -6.
You go down a sea. You fall. I want you to make a dex check. If you make it, you can act. If not, you're dropped from the fall.
All right. Dex check. Quapow. Come on.
Oh!
Nope.
You reroll or take it. It's going to take your action if you fail.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Come on. Oh my
Nope.
god.
All right. So you're stunned by the fall. You don't take damage. It just takes your action, as it
Yep.
was rather abrupt. Who else was casting? Oh, actually, wait. There's more attacks. Sorry,
Yeah,
I forgot.
sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Fig Jam, the 2 on you. 2d20. One of them hits you. It's going to try and take a tasty bite out of your middle section because that's the tastiest part of a fig. Oh my gosh!
I
8
don't
points.
taste that good. Ow.
Are you
what's
up
TPK
or down?
Like? What happens in a TPK?
No, I'm still up.
You're still
barely,
up,
but I'm
okay.
still up.
And then Galen, you've got 3 on you. 13. 5. Your AC is better than 5, right? You have a
Yep.
2. They all miss.
Yep.
Yeah. Even with them getting a bonus for ganging up on you, they're going to miss. So I think that's everybody. The main werewolf. The main werewolf was going after Radnar. You guys got a good couple of rounds of movement on him. So his entire action is just movement. He's going up to Radnar in a sea. That's his action. So next round. Oh wait, Galen. Galen, what are you doing?
Oh, what's
Your
Victor
turn.
doing?
Your
Everybody was
entire guy's turn is now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Apart from the one who is bleeding to death, and the one
Yes.
who has fallen
Well-
over.
yeah. Well, Fig Jam, you're casting, would you?
Yeah, I am casting.
So you go first.
Right, there are wolves. They are all around us.
Mm-hmm.
I am very tempted to cast Fireball in. I do not know whether I can angle it so that I catch them and not us. Don't
No,
know.
you can angle it so they can catch all of yours. But if you want to catch Galen's as well, you're going to catch Galen.
I don't think I want to catch Galen. Sorry, buddy. You'll just have to talk your way out of it.
I think I would love to break the hold on these wheels, but I have no idea how. But I would love
Offer
to do
them
that if I
treats
could.
that aren't us.
So,
Alright,
are you
so, yeah,
fireballing yours?
fireball.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Roll the damage, and I'll roll saves for these two.
Which is
They both fail.
and they both take unrecognized command because I forgot to put the R in there.
Exactly how
Take
much
another.
damage is an unrecognized command? You're inserting a virus into these.
Oh, 404, surely.
Yeah. Oh my.
24.
They're both.
404 damage.
They're both reduced to flaming cinders. Boosh.
Yeah, offer them these lovely wolf pelt bits I have prepared for them. There, Galen.
It's a big fireball you got.
Oh, it's
So the forest is
level,
also
that's
probably burning
level
as
7,
well.
I'm level 7,
Yeah.
right?
To be honest, the forest is burning as well.
Am I doing something wrong there? I am level 7 and it's 1d6 per level,
Nice.
so that's
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, good.
I'm not. That's just.
You even rolled some
Yeah, I
ones in
don't know
there, so
anything.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Galen, what are you doing?
Do want to talk them out of it. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, they hesitated for a moment the last time you talked. I mean, you can keep trying to talk.
Yeah, I get 6 turns with him.
Yeah. All right. I mean, if you want to keep at it.
He's holding you here, stopping you from leaving as is your natural want.
So I'm gonna treat this as a spell. If you make a charisma, if you go ahead and make a charisma roll. If you make it, I will do a spell check. If they fail it, interesting things will happen.
Don't think I can make it unless I start blowing rerolls. I don't think I can make this.
Do it. Blow
no,
rerolls.
I can't make it, but we've only got 4 rerolls left.
We have 3.
3?
3.
Yeah. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
I'll try 1. Let's come down.
Close. So close. One more. Go ahead. I ain't scared.
What's the worst that can happen? You'll die. TPK. TP. Crit.
Success.
Crit.
Okay.
Crit. It's a crit.
All right. So for a crit, what I'll do is I'll make their save a little worse for them. All right.
Okay. That's the best chance we've got. If this doesn't work, if he rolls a 20, then we just gift.
Now I'm gonna feel like I accomplished something if we come out of here like not dead, all of us. You know.
43. That's a good roll.
2 failed their save. 2 made their save. So I'm going to say the ones that failed the saves are the ones directly
there were
near
only 3
you.
of them?
I was facing 3. There was one that's sort of half crispy.
Yeah, but anyone that could hear your voice heard.
Right,
there are
okay.
4 of
Yeah,
them
so
left.
There's
Oh,
4 of
okay.
them that could hear.
Yeah.
So the ones which were over there still.
So I'm going to say the 2 that failed are the closest to you. You know, they got the full brunt of your, you know.
I'm a ranger, damn it. I know what's best for wolves.
Yeah. You tell them what's best for them. The other 2 further off did not. Yeah, they're unaffected. But these 2 are affected. So at minimum, they're pausing to think over their life choices. I'll let you do this. Roll me a D4, Galen.
Okay. Unfortunately, I can't blow. Oh, that's Spencer bits on it. 2 rounds.
They will stand stupefied for 2 rounds while they rethink their life choices, after which they will make another save. If they fail again, they're going to go off and say, screw you.
Oh. That's...
If they make their saves, they'll continue the attack, though. But for 2 rounds, you got some breathing as they stay and they sit and they ponder their navels. That's what they do. Right. So, Radnar, you're bleeding out. See, you can't take an action this round because you were thrown from Radnar's arm. So it's the next round. Figam, roll for your side, and is anyone casting? No.
No, not casting.
Okay, they rolled a 1.
Can I do better than a 1? No, I've rolled a
Can you?
0.5 somehow. Oh, 1!
All right, Simon says, so here's the score. Figjam is not being harassed. He has no wolves on him. Galen has 2 of the 3 on him, sitting back from the combat for a moment, but he's still being attacked by 1. Radnar and Asi, the master werewolf, is on you this round. And the last werewolf, or excuse me, the last large wolf is following behind him. So he's going to be over there with you guys too. So I'll let the players go first. Let's start with Galen, I guess. You've got 2 non-combatants on you and 1 that is still on you. No one said they were casting, so let's just go to combat. Galen, what do you want to do? The 1 is pretty convinced that he's not going to listen to your trying to unionize the wolven community. And
I'll give it one last go, and that I'm going to full defense this round.
Are you going to go full defense? Okay.
Yeah, just say I'm on your side. I'm not trying to attack you. He's the one
Okay.
doing the bad thing.
So he's this one's made 2 saves against your rhetoric,
Yeah,
so he's not going to be convinced.
I'm
So
not.
you're just defending.
Yeah, it's basically
Okay.
I'm on full defense, which is basically
Sure.
make it really hard from him.
He growls something that sounds a lot like "Take your socialist agenda and go home." Figjam, what are you doing? So you are not under a threat at the moment, but it looks like Radnar and Asi are not so happy.
They
Randall's
took
down.
rounds to run away. I'm not sure I can see them.
Oh, you can see them. They haven't gotten out of the tree line yet. This is a small clearing.
Well, you can see Randall is a big bump
Yeah.
on the ground.
And the
He's on a
forest
small hill.
the forest is on fire, by the way. This is a relatively wet forest, so it's not spreading quickly, but there are trees on fire.
I mean, I could always set more trees on fire. I think so, though.
If
Well,
you want a
I'm
moment, we
standing
can
here.
go to a sea.
Yeah.
All right. A sea. Radnar is just bleeding from the neck and chest. Just gouts of blood spurting out of him. Looks like he's dying. You're rolled to your feet. The master werewolf is on you, along with one of his large wolven pets. What do you want to
Had
do?
worse. I'm okay.
As arterial blood spray from Radnar hits you in the face.
Before the big guy gets to me, because I'm assuming a knife has a higher speed, I'm gonna throw another silver knife at him.
You can. That's fine. I mean, technically, BX doesn't differentiate at all
okay.
because he's already on you. This is a simultaneous round, but you can still throw a dagger. That's fine.
Okay. Alright, so... Pow!
It hits. He snarls again as the silver making contact and creating a wound is like the flesh boils and smokes as he is not too happy with it.
Just like, get away from my friend!
All right, so that's your action. Radnar, bleed out 1 point. What are you negative?
-7.
-7. Okay. Richard, back to you.
I guess I start to head towards the others then.
Okay. Double move won't get you there because, as you said, they've got a couple of rounds
to do it.
of movement. So you head in that direction, double moving.
Yeah.
Okay. Their turn. This is a simultaneous turn. So Galen, the one on you, will attack. You're doing full defense. That's still gonna hit. Well, maybe not. What's your AC with full defense, which gives you a +2? So it drops your
0.
AC by 2 points. 0. So 20.
Oh,
No,
unless
yeah,
he's
that
got
still
a
hits.
factor of 20.
Yeah, that still hits.
Yeah.
All right. He goes for the tender bits. Groin hit! Rips off what passes for elven manhood for 2 points of damage.
What passes for elven manhood?
Well, it's only 2 points of damage because he couldn't find the groin. You see, being an elf. All right, so that's the wolf that was on you. Fig Jam doesn't have anything following him, so it leaves the master werewolf and his. So, all right, I see. Here we go. This is gonna hurt.
Briefly.
Yeah, briefly. There will be a lot of pain for a moment.
We'll stop altogether.
Oh, there
Okay,
you
so a
go.
claw and a bite. Yeah.
Alright.
So
Let's
only
see.
2 of the 3 hit you, but the claw does 6 points of damage. What does that put you to?
I'm at -4.
Ooh, okay.
And then...
The bite is 6 more.
Oh, -10.
You're dead.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Womp womp.
Yeah, actually, we'll get back to that. For all intents and purposes, the sea is dead for the moment.
Definitely not a werewolf gonna rise up and come and get us. Definitely not.
Yeah. So he just bites down, just kind of shakes you like a rag doll and spits you out. And unfortunately, Radnar, the other one, well, hold on, let's do it
I
this way.
wasted a cure serious on you.
Radnar, high or low, and roll a d100.
Low. Right.
Okay. They think you're dead, so they don't finish you off.
Don't worry,
Both.
you will be in a moment.
Yep.
All right. Next round. Fig Jam sounds like he's going to be doing something interesting. Why don't you roll a d6?
Oh, don't.
Didn't
put
we
that
just
on
have
me,
you?
but I'm
Didn't we?
not sure.
Okay,
I
let's
just
have
did
Galen.
it,
You
yeah.
just did it. Let's give it to Galen.
Okay. 6.
All right. Oh. All right, Galen. Unless Fig Jam was going to cast.
Yeah, I'm casting.
All right, go ahead and get your
I'm
casting.
attacking this time. I'm not. I'm attacking.
Mm-hmm. So Fig Jam, what are you casting?
All right. Well, I know magic doesn't work directly on the guy, so I wonder if Fireball will in any way, shape, or form hurt this person. So let's do a non-direct Fireball.
Okay.
also trying to catch the other wolf in the blast if I can.
Right.
if they're
You
close
will
enough.
catch a sea and Radnar in the blast too, because you're here, they're here, or the werewolf is here, and then a sea and Radnar is right in front of the werewolf. So you're blasting forward. Well, you know that Radnar's resistant.
That's true.
Yeah, it won't hurt me.
Yeah.
The
That's
sea
true.
doesn't look
You just
good.
watched a sea. I mean, like, you don't think anyone lived through that.
Yeah.
Like, that
Alright,
was
well,
bad. That was
I'm
bad.
Screw the lot of you. You're all dying. One fireball. Probably me as well. It's fine.
All
So,
right.
yeah.
Please keep the cloak.
Yeah.
Fire for everything. That's all I got. Alright, so yeah. 76 worth of fire damage is 20 this
20
time. Not as high as
points.
last
All
time.
right.
Save. He's probably got good saves. Werewolf.
Saves for half, 10 points of damage. It does affect him. The indirect spell does affect him. And just boosh. So.
What about the other werewolf? Well, the other large wolf?
Oh, the other one's dead. Yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. I should actually roll the save
What?
for it. It saves,
Even if it
but 10
saves,
points
it doesn't-
kills it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So yeah, the master werewolf is hurt. He's burning, and he's not too pleased. Radnar, that would have killed you, but you are still resistant to fire.
Run away
Yeah.
with your tail between your legs, I shout threateningly. Or I'll
Well,
cast
they
another
also
one.
they get to go at the same time. So
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
So you hit the other wolf, Galen.
yeah,
All right. So that 9 points will kill it, but it's
What?
going to get its
What?
attack before you go
that was
down.
9. Okay, 9 points to kill it.
Because they had up to 11 hit points each, and I varied them. I just rolled randomly, so this was
Okay,
the weak one.
all right.
But it
Can
still
I
gets
cast
his attack.
Fireball while I'm bleeding?
No.
Down, boy. Down.
It's going to miss you, so you end up killing
Okay.
your wolf. Just as you see Fig Jam explode the back area with a bunch of fire. Radnar, drop
Werewolf.
another hit point. What are you minus?
I am at -8.
Okay. And just for fun, a C.
Oh, well, the good
Say
news is
high
this
or
is
low
body
and roll a D100 for me.
It should be roasted by the fireball as well.
Hi.
Oh.
Okay. Radnar's body actually shielded yours from the flames. Since he was on top of you, basically.
Thank you for being on top, Radnar.
Yeah. Not that it
Anytime.
might matter. We'll find out at the end. So that's the simultaneous. So the only thing still standing is the master werewolf. C is possibly dead. Radnar's possibly dead. Fig Jam, you're closest to the area. Radnar, you haven't bled out yet, so roll a d6 for your side.
And the two wolves who on this second round.
Right, so at the end of this round, they will make their
Yeah.
saves and find out what happens.
4.
6, they go first.
They're gonna feel bad
Fig
about
Jam.
what they've done and heal us.
Make a charisma check. You made kind of a defiant statement at the end of last round.
Have we got any rerolls?
I don't. Are we gonna have one left of that?
We have
Oh,
No, I think you guys
come
are
on. Charisma 7.
Yeah. Oh my
Time to
gosh.
shine.
we have one left, so
All right, Charisma 7. You haven't failed me yet.
You can roll a 7
Mind
and
you,
crit.
I don't think I've rolled on you
Yeah.
before. Yeah, it's on a D6, right?
No.
Bam!
Okay.
Failure!
All right.
It liked me so much it rolled 2 7s.
Yeah, so he's not swayed by your threat, which means that you're the closest person, so it's you that he's attacking.
Can it get to me?
That is a good question. Oh my gosh, yes. He's got a 180 move.
I
Oh,
just
Ooh.
stay where I am and become a shish kebab.
Right.
So yeah.
But that does get rid of
Yeah,
one of his
pretty much.
attacks. So, you're
Oh,
Probably
whoop-de-doo.
the cops show up and arrest him for like, I don't know, cocaine possession or something.
What's your AC again?
8.
8.
At least one of
there
those
is-
hits.
there is
5.
a
That hits
chance
AC
he can.
5. Okay, so he does hit, but it's just a claw.
Oh, just.
4 points.
Just.
Oh, oh, you think you're knocking me down? Do you know I still have 2 hit points left? Ha ha!
And now the bite. No.
No, it actually it had to cross a lot of movement to get there, and it can't bite and move that distance at the same time. So, just a claw, just a claw. So that is my side's actions. What are you guys doing?
No, I was going to
No.
cast. So
I'm
Okay.
going to
I don't know.
bleed.
Okay, I'm moving towards them.
Okay.
I'm going to leave those two.
What are you minus
Best-
right now, Radnar?
-8.
Okay.
The best hope I have is the two wolves go, yeah, fuck this guy and attack the werewolf. That's the best hope I've got.
They're a
leaving
distance
it up to
away.
them.
You're going to have to double move, and you still won't be. Well, no, if
Yeah.
you double move, you will be right
I
next to
get
Fig
two
Jam.
melee
Yeah.
range or something. Yeah, I double move. There's nothing. I'm going to leave them there to do what
Sure.
they want to do, and otherwise I'm just going to go towards this part.
Yeah, sounds good.
If I can-
You take off
Yeah.
running. Fig Jam, it's on you again.
I can cast all day. I cast Ice Storm because that's what
Sure.
I got left, and that's an indirect attack. So
Yeah.
3d10 for you, my friend.
Any save?
I don't think there's a save.
Okay.
Well, not
Yeah,
well,
I don't think so because of the
uh,
range, how much it covers.
No, it just says 3d10
Yeah.
hit points of damage on any creature within the area of effect.
Yep.
I'm trying to angle it so that I am not within the area of effect.
Yeah, you're just casting it forward and
Yeah, and I'm
not
desperately
towards
hoping I get
Radnar and the
3
sea.
10s. Yeah,
Yeah.
20, 2 10s.
Okay.
That's not bad.
You kill it.
Terrible.
Yeah. It freezes
Nice.
solid.
Okay.
Oh my!
And I'm probably at -9 after this round too.
Yep.
Can we get there? In
Both
time?
the other dire wolves
Oh.
fail their save and they just walk off. They just pad off.
Nice.
So I'm going to say that with all threats gone and Radnar still had a round before he died, if somebody wants to go over there and stop him from dying, that can be done.
Yeah. Moreover,
was gonna
I cast Cure Light on him.
Okay.
6+1.
A C. High or low, roll a D100.
Always high. I have a reroll. I have 1 reroll.
Yeah,
it.
Go ahead.
Use
Do
it.
it.
Use it. Use it. Use it.
Do it.
Always high.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
There we go.
Okay, so what this was for, I want you to make a save versus death.
Okay. Death save.
I've used your rerolls though, so
Mhm.
Yeah, poison or death ray.
I've
Yeah,
used
at the
my
top,
rerolls,
the top one.
indeed. So, where's the
Okay.
death save? Save versus death, right?
Mhm.
let's see. It should be at the top. It's the top one of your saves.
Oh,
Okay. No, that's okay.
Almost.
Against all odds, a sea is torn asunder. But as you administer to Radnar, he coughs up blood and his eyes blink a few times. He's hanging on by a thread. A sea, this is going to be the harmful part. Roll a d4.
4.
Ooh.
Remove 4 points from any of your physical attributes.
Can
Or-
we
You've
go
been
over this?
you've been maimed, so you're
Can
gonna
I spread it
Charisma.
out?
yeah you can spread them out, but
Okay.
So
you're gonna
it's-
drop 4 points between your physical attributes. So strength, dexterity, constitution.
Okay, so.
I apparently
drop
also have
that
another
to
Cure Light wounds as well.
9.
Yeah, you've got 1 Rednor, so roll a d6+1.
Okay.
Whoa. I'm just gonna drop down to a 7 strength.
Okay. Yeah.
you need that for
okay.
it, yeah.
The wolf
that gives you
just
negative.
severed tendons, severed muscles.
Jesus.
You've got, so you're really messed up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna pause for a second here because you need to know the information going forward, and so this is player information, not character information. You are infected. You are now a lycanthrope. Okay.
Yeah.
The only reason you survived is because some of the regeneration you're already starting to get.
Oh.
Okay. When you change for the first few months, you are an NPC. If you can live past that, you might be able to gain control of it. So this is just player information that you need to know going forward if you want to change out characters or whatever. But you You're infected.
Okay.
So 3 of the party is now going to be howling at the moon when it comes up.
It's a little different for the rest of you guys. The rest of you guys, it's a magical effect. This is different.
Yeah.
So like our
We change our
cleric,
company name to the Moon Party.
your cleric can cure curse with what you've got, with the rest of you guys caught. You can't do that for a C.
Did you say you were using another cure light on me?
I can do, well, I've got one left.
I mean, that's up to you. Like, I'm not going to die now, so.
Well, the question is, would a C need it? Was the other one? Or is
So
a C visibly mending himself now unnaturally because he's
Yeah.
half werewolf?
he seems to, surprisingly he's still alive. Whether or not you guys spend spells on him, up to you, because he still looks like he's going to die.
Use it
Yeah,
on
I
him. I'm going to be
spend-
fine.
I spend my fireball on him to put him out of his misery. Oh, too late, I've run out of fireballs. Never mind.
After all that.
Our thief's lame. We got to take him down now. I mean, look at that leg. He'll never be the same.
Yeah, I would use it on a C because I would think I'd have to use it because I've stabilized Rednor, so I'll use it on C. A D6 plus 1, I don't know if that means anything at this point, but yeah.
It means
What
another
is
2 hit
my-
points.
What's my health considered at?
Yeah.
Right now, you're stable at -9.
Okay, so D6 plus 1. Yeah, I'm at -5.
Okay, between step 1,
Can
get
we
my
make-
mace, strike that frozen werewolf and shatter it.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna. Oh, okay.
So we keep the head. Hopefully we keep the head, but I want to.
Yeah, I was gonna collect that as well. Yeah.
Do anything. Step 1, do that.
So when you collect the head, you notice that it was wearing an amulet that was well concealed in its fur.
Cool. I'm keeping the head. Well, if you want the head, Big Jim, fine. But I wanted to get rid of that present from.
All right. Well, I just wanted proof that we'd done it. I mean, not that
Yeah.
3 almost dead party members. 4 almost dead party members. Isn't, proof enough, but we did it.
We
Uh,
ran
then
into a
does
group of
Darby
Girl
show-
Scouts selling cookies on the road. They about ended us.
Then with Darby's help, we'll take Radnor and a seat back to the tower.
Darby's still standing, transfixed. Apparently, he's got some kind of phobia against dogs, and just couldn't bring himself to helping you. Just couldn't.
Yeah, we slap him out of it and get him to help us. We just didn't do it.
We'll take the whole body back then if we can.
It's gonna. I think it's gonna be too much.
Yeah,
it's,
it'll
First,
stay- You basically flash froze it, so it'll stay frozen in bits for hours and hours.
Well, maybe she wants to stuff it and mount it
I'm
on
still
something. Or,
shattering
I
it.
don't know.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Unless you stop me, I'm shattering it.
Well, then you can just sweep the body parts into a bag.
Yeah. I'm not putting up with that thing defrosting and coming back to kill us. Okay?
But you've already smacked its head off. You said.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but that's it. I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'll just take the rest, so we can say, look, this is what it was. Here. There we go.
All right, so
That's fine.
we haul all that slowly back because none of us have any strength.
Ah,
We haul it back to that asshole.
All right.
I used to have a good strength, and then I took a pastry in Amber Castle and lost my muscles into brains. It was horrible.
Similar thing happened to me. Actually, no, I gained strength, but not enough.
Oh.
My calm.
So the only other thing here is, so Radnar is back to consciousness. A C is still in negative, so he still looks like he's dying, but
Radnor's
slower.
still unconscious.
Yeah, I'm still unconscious.
Are you at negatives or 0?
At -7.
Okay, so they both still look like they're dying, just slower. The
Yeah.
only other thing in the area was the magician's hut, the
Yeah,
treehouse
I'm
hut.
betting that's booby trapped, and I'm saying, no, back we go. Nights of rest for everybody. We'll investigate that later. You know, we'll leave all the healing potions that are up there. That's fine.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't care. I'm not going up there anytime soon.
No,
Paranoid. I mean, would I do that to you?
Yes.
I mean, the module writers definitely would.
Okay.
There.
So you guys are racked.
Oh,
You've got 2
yeah.
party members that you're not sure are going to make it or not. Certainly they can't move. So what are you
we
going to
not get
do?
them on litters and carry them back?
You're just gonna stack them on the same litter because there's
No,
only
there's-
two of you.
There's
Well,
3 of
Darby's
us.
there.
There's
There's
Darby as
Darby.
well. So we
Yeah.
got
With the three of us,
three
I think
things to
we,
carry
that's
back.
why I'm not bothering to do anything else. Other than go to keep
All right, so you bind up your companions as best you can. You guys find some litters and you drag it back through the forest. Unfortunately, I've got to roll those random encounters on the way back.
First thing we should do, Fig Jam, is take a knee and get back a hit dice worth of.
Yes.
Oh, is that a thing we can do? Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
If you're still conscious, you can. If you're in negatives or unconscious, you
Woo.
cannot.
I'm back to full hit points, which means if we wait an hour, I can get back on my cure lights.
Yeah, that's up to you. I mean,
I mean, we'll still be rolling.
We get our we get our con bonus with this when we do it as well? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
hit die plus
Oh,
con
I have
bonus.
doubled my hit points.
So
yeah, do we want to wait an hour?
you took a knee, which
A-
is 5 minutes. Are you going to wait an hour?
No, it's not going to help. Cure light is not going to be enough to get these people back on their feet.
No, nobody will get it going.
I would need to wait 4 hours for me to get
If we waited an hour, I could get another. No, I can't get anything back if we waited an hour.
Yeah. No, I think we just
Let's just go on.
Take
Yeah.
the chance.
Oh, yeah.
Also, if
We're
you
not gonna
guys...
be-
Die on the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
All right, so you guys head back to the keep. I'm just going to roll them and see what happens.
I am coughing up blood every so often as we go
Damn.
along.
See,
Well,
the one or the 10?
It's the one.
That's the one.
All right.
So on the way back, those carrion birds that you saw that were around, you thought were perfectly normal in the area. Well, they sense the nearly dead party members of yours. They follow you for a bit as they circle above, and then they decide that it's worth the possible pain, and they attack.
We see them up above.
You
Is there
do.
things that we can do before they come down?
Well,
say,
you
keep
note
the
that they're
fireball
you
off
note
from
that they're following
the
you.
dead brother.
You note that they're circling above you, and then if you wait past that, then you notice that they're going to dive and attack. So, up to you what you want to do about it.
I mean, getting the fireball wand from
A C?
a sea, so that we can.
Do you find it? Has the sea got it clutched in such a grasp that you can nearly get it out
It's
of
probably
Oh,
near his
fair
hand.
enough.
I mean, he probably
Yeah,
dropped it
yeah.
nearby.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You cannot pry
I
from
picked
his
up a
cold,
random
dead
twig by
hands.
mistake.
Yes. It's hard to tell. I mean, your magical dagger is a
I-
twig.
Up from when
Yeah.
I used detect magic. I still didn't bother to do that though.
Okay.
One of my eyes might have fallen out if I did. I mean, let's see. I mean, how far away from us are they?
Pretty high in the sky
Okay,
to
well
begin
then-
with.
Do I reckon they're more than 240 foot away?
To begin with, yes. Once they start circling above you, you can shoot it then, if you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, I will try sleep first of all and just watch them plummet out the sky to their deaths
Sure.
if I can.
Go ahead.
So,
I need to know how many-
4 hit dice
Yeah.
creatures, if I can.
Yeah.
I don't know if they are 4 hit dice creatures.
There's
know,
13 of them,
maybe
so
we'll
let's see
try.
how many hit dice you affect.
Would they wake up when they hit the ground?
Yeah, but they're
if
probably
they go
dead.
Splat, hopefully. I mean, they're falling far enough. 2d8 hit dice or creatures. I affect 11 hit dice worth of them.
That's good.
Huh?
Better than
That's
ever.
going to be
Okay.
all but 1, I guess.
All but 2. There are 13 of them.
Oh, I thought you said there were 13 hit dice.
No, 13 of
13
them.
creatures.
Yes. So 11 of them plummet from the sky.
Oh, okay. Hey,
The
Um,
bonus is there's now fresh meat for them to eat. but they
yeah,
don't
there's
have the rest
meat
left.
for the
10.
other things to eat, so that's fine.
So just on a roll of 1 each, they're going to fall far enough that they're dead on impact. Here, maybe you'll get lucky. I'll do a morale check on the ones that are left. Yeah. Yeah, they just fly off.
All right.
So you've got you've got 11 uncommonly large black birds that have just smashed themselves into the ground, falling out of the
Good for
sky.
Good for them. And we can
Meh.
we go on.
Yeah,
No,
that was
no,
the
wait,
only.
1 second, I'll just go back and get 1 feather from each of them, just
Sure.
for the hell of it.
Yeah, they're jet
That'd be useful.
black feathers. Yeah, they're
Natural
fairly
components and
large.
Nothing else, to be honest.
True enough.
Quills.
That was the only random encounter, so you make it back.
Onwards.
You make it back.
Slowly. Oh, I wish I'd invested in shoes.
Okay, give me just a second here.
If the party somehow manages to make it back, even if you have to bend the rules a bit to let one of them live, let's see what happens.
Okay, so you make it back, and you present the head to Sephora.
And the rest of the body.
Okay.
I don't want it.
Right. Well, the first thing that she does is take care of your companion. So.
Take care of? In what sense?
Hey now.
Okay, so initially, Asi take back 3 hit points, Radnar take back 2 hit points, and you're both still negatives after that.
Yep, -5.
Okay, so Fig Jam, roll 2d10.
Uh-oh. You all lose 2d10 levels.
No.
I can't pass things today, apparently. Unrecognized. There you go. 1 and 6.
All right, so she has 7 healing potions that she will give you. Okay, they're D6 healing potions. You have 7 of them. The initial healing points back was just what she has a medic on staff that does a little bit of healing for them, but that's the most he could do. But now you have 7 1d6 healing potions, so do what you want with them.
Well, you chuck them all in the fire.
If you can get them back to 0, they will start healing on their own slowly.
Okay, if you wait overnight, that doesn't automatically kick them back?
No, not when you're negatives. No, negatives is like coma. You don't get better from that. You got to get to at least a 0.
Nudge Galen to one side. We can keep these 7 healing potions, and you can just heal them tomorrow when you wake up, right?
Well, it's not so much that. Is that if how many hours have we got till night, basically?
Oh, you can just wait and ask for.
I can do a cure light wound once per hour, or wait 3 hours.
So you're healed all the way then? You have no damage, Galen? Okay, then yes, you can do that.
Taking the need got me up to full.
Then you can do that.
So yeah, I can just do that and spam off 1d6 plus 1
Okay.
spells.
Then they're fine. After several hours, you guys can keep the healing potions.
We're not going to use healing potions on these guys. Nah,
I'll roll one of them that puts me at 2.
Well, once you get to night, once you get back to above 0, then
You're fine. You'll just sleep it off, and you'll be fine in the morning. So yeah.
You get all of your hit points back in this version, don't you, when you sleep for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in typical BX, no, but I'm doing that as a house rule just because I don't like having to deal with healing potions and all that stuff.
Okay.
So
And the first spell gets me up to 1 hit point.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
cool.
Yeah,
we
cool.
both got up with the first
but yeah,
one.
we just cut to the next morning.
Right.
And everyone's
Well,
back to
I mean,
Although
we
there was
killed it. We
something
want the
over-
sword. I mean, I know we're not in any state to do anything, but
She said there is something I would like to do before I lose all my spells for the night.
okay.
And that is because apparently, now this is more speculative than anything else, but I'm going to cast Remove Curse on Fig Jam because apparently he might be cursed. So this
He did get
take
bitten.
care of that.
Pretty badly.
I was, but I had the cursed blood stuff as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the curse of leprosy.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
No,
let's.
leprosy.
How does that work? I mean, if you cast it on me, does it also affect the blood I've already given? Because we don't
I
want that
wouldn't
to
think
go
so.
away.
I don't know.
Hey,
It just says removes the curse from a creature. Ugh. Not your creature.
hey
not-
there,
not-
Marissa, was it?
She
No,
has
Or
finished.
Amos?
She has finished the potion by the
Or
time you
Amos.
get back. So your
Oh,
blood has
good.
already been
Curse. Oh, the
integrated.
potion doesn't work anymore.
So there you go. Here's your potion.
So yeah, I'll do a remove curse on you, Fig Jam, and if we get to another night, I'll do someone else as well. But
Okay.
I'm just going to do that. Not entirely
Oh.
sure if you're cursed, but you might be cursed somewhere. Pray to God to remove your curse.
All right. So you can remove the lunacy tag on your
Oh
character.
my god.
Yeah.
Does it only remove one curse?
Yes, just one.
Right, that's fine. I mean, I don't know if I've
How
got
many-
more curses, but
Yeah, how many curses
the
do you
answer
have
is
on you?
probably.
You have the curse of halitosis, and that's why your charisma's so low.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right. So she not only does she give you the sword, you get the enchanted sword of Silver. It is, if somebody wants to note this down, it is a sword +3, +5 versus the undead.
It's a nice sword.
Do werewolves count as undead? I think they do in most literature. So when you said no, it wouldn't help you.
No.
Or-
It is heavy. It is a light-looking blade. It's heavier than is expected. The metal that it's made from is dark and pitted. It looks very strange.
I've got a +3 mace, which I quite like, especially as character.
Well,
really
I'm
more
assuming
mace.
it's going to be consumed by whatever's going on. So
Oh, it's going to be
don't
consumed
know.
by when we do the thing, but in the meantime, if anyone wants to use it,
yeah,
that's
but
fine.
it would be a bummer if
Well,
we were
let me
using it and it
finish.
broke on something.
Let him finish.
Whoever's recording this, I continue.
Yeah.
Its purpose is to slay undead, and it will automatically kill any undead it hits on an unmodified score of 18 or better.
Nice.
Nice.
It can also detect evil and detect invisible, and gives the user the ability to fly.
Hold on. 18 or less. And what? Wait, unmodified 18 or more, right?
Yeah,
Not
18
less.
or better.
Can detect evil
Mm-hmm.
and can fly.
And detect invisible as well.
Oh my! And is there a limit on how many per day?
On the fly, it's up to 3 turns, 3 times per day.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
indeed.
Yep, it is.
Well,
It is an
detecting evil
artifact
doesn't
level
require as
weapon.
much.
You guys, and she tells you the provenance of the weapon, so you're told what its use was. Its particularly use was to slay undead.
Yeah. Detecting evil isn't that exciting in the BX system that Bert's running. But
Yep.
Still.
It's not nothing.
Yeah.
Well, see, remember, evil's not the same thing as chaotic. So your alignments are lawful, chaotic, neutral. Evil is intention. So being able to detect someone having bad intentions towards you is not necessarily a bad thing.
To be honest, I'd almost think Darby might want that.
Within the next lunar cycle, you'll suddenly wonder why Dion is just evil and just wants to kill you all for some reason.
We're the Green Party. Sooner or later, we all turn on each other.
Yes.
Not intentionally all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know I got bit by a werewolf, so is that anything we would know about?
You have some werewolf lore, but I mean, you don't know if the werewolves here are different than yours in your world. I mean, yeah, it is something to consider. I mean, Fig Jam, he certainly looked dead. I mean, he was torn apart.
I mean, hey, knowledge lady who is here in front of us and is, wanted us to go and kill a werewolf, so knows about werewolves, and was heavily flirting with a sea before.
Yeah.
Is there anything we should know about a sea?
We'll see.
Yeah, tell
After
him
a seed
that-
You
dropped
need to give
those,
him a physical.
after a seed dropped those stats, he's not as appealing anymore.
Oh, is this
Drop
my
strength.
strength?
She honestly,
It's still 16.
she honestly doesn't know, because the version of lycanthropy he has was inherited through a bloodline. She doesn't know if it can be passed on or not.
You didn't get any tests done before you slept with him. You didn't check he was free of diseases.
Oh yeah, she looks hard at you when you say that. It's like, a woman's private affairs are just that, private.
Right, but not when they involve infecting other people.
That was some
and
time
possibly
ago,
getting everybody here killed.
and I
So-
haven't been transformed in any way. I've never heard of him passing that curse on to anyone. He has no offspring, which is how it would be transferred.
I thought
Normally.
he did. I thought he had a wife and child, and he lost them because he slept with you.
As in, they are
Was it
dead.
his wife and position?
They are quite dead.
Did they die due to mysterious maulings by a small animal?
Uh,
No? Oh, I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know how they died. I just know that they did.
You didn't care, did you? No.
The
fine.
boy was too young to have changed. It's unknown if he inherited the bloodline trait or not.
So do we know C's been bitten or with
I mean-
someone before?
Well, I bring
Or
it
do we
up,
know he's
yeah.
affected?
She said she's not sure how it would work here.
I mean, I guess
Goes
we'll just
off.
keep you wrapped in silver chains whenever I start
Well,
howling
not
at
so
the
much
moon,
as that,
I
I
guess.
just remember something I have on my character's inventory that I've had for a while. Wolfsbane.
Mm-hmm.
This herb can be used to repel lycanthropes. This creature must be hit with a herb in melee combat. I just imagine going, here, wolfbane in your face.
Could have been useful, but no.
Well, no, I'm wondering, can I use it to make into a potion to help with the werewolf lycanthrope on a sea? Can I make a potion?
No. Potions are the purview of wizards. You're not an alchemist.
What about
I'm the one with the
Marianus?
wolfsbane. I'm the one who has the technical knowledge about that sort of shit.
That's clerics don't make potions. Don't know what to tell you, dude.
Would we as magic users understand how to, like, I mean, obviously we can't cast, divine spells, but would we understand how to put that into a potion?
You and Fig Jam both have the ability to make potions, so you could make it into something. No idea if it would work.
Yeah. Obviously, we don't want it to kill a sea. Probably.
I mean, look, there's potion lady Marianus over here as well.
Oh, sure,
Look,
sure.
she's
The
standing here
potion lady.
all this time, holding this time travel potion that we just haven't picked from her yet. So, yeah.
Do you
Do
have
you-
that quest
okay.
icon say, come and get this, come and quickly?
Do you want to consult with her with C's possible problem?
Well, apparently I can't
I
do anything
mean,
with
Yeah.
if a C wants to.
Yeah,
I mean, it's your problem, Z.
yeah, I want to make sure I can find an answer for it.
Okay. Well, she will tell you that she does know some of the lore about lycanthropes. While she could brew the wolfsbane into a potion, she doesn't know if the potion would outright kill someone that's infected, heal them, or merely suppress a transformation. The lore she knows tells you that if the person that's infected just simply hangs the wolfsbane close, keeps it close to their body on their skin, that it should prove useful in some way. It either can keep them from changing, or it can give warning that they're going to change.
That's
So
not
up to
what
you.
saw.
She's willing to brew a potion with it, but she doesn't know what the results will be. It could be death.
I'm willing to take that chance because it's better than eating Radnar in the middle of the night because he's the beefiest one.
Okay.
I quite enjoy not being eaten.
And you're my friend, and friends are not food.
No,
Tell that to
friends are not.
Jazz knows
Except
all
when
about
they
being
are.
eaten by- Jazz knows about being eaten by party members. I'll just remind you.
Yes. This is true. This is all very
Why
true.
am I having some flash of like Yo Gabba Gabba going across the screen? Friends are not food.
Okay. Well, she's willing to brew it.
I've got 5 things of it, so we can just use one for that, and the others we can use to.
You had
As-
Wolfsbane this whole time, and we went up against werewolves.
Yeah. You have to hit them with the damn thing. Can you imagine just going and throwing this freaking herb in the thing's face? Here, I throw the scarlet herb at you. Boom.
So
Ooh,
despite
I'm repelled. Ah.
despite Fig Jam, casting aspersions to her ladylike non-tendencies, she does extend the household to you, so you can stay and heal up before you go on if you'd like.
I mean,
If a
do
sea's
we
gone, it's
need to do
attractive.
anything
Who's the
more
most
here?
attractive now?
Well, only one of the island items was supposed to be in Silaire, and it looks like either of the other 2 items you're going to have to go to one of the 2 large cities to the north and south, and you're like midway between both. Not Zymes is a little closer.
I mean, aren't we also in another dimension?
Currently.
So, do we want to come out of this dimension to go back into the other dimension?
Yep.
Well, she was saying that we can just go through the borders of this dimension.
Yeah.
We'll be back in that other dimension anyway. So it's not
Oh,
as much.
okay.
Portal
I
here
forgot
didn't
her saying that.
close. It stayed open.
Yeah, I suggest we follow the stream when we get back. We just try to get back. Where's the...
So you want to hit the stream. Okay, so are you going to head towards Zymes or are you going to hit towards Vion? So the river it runs south. So if you want to actually get in the water and travel down, you'll be going towards Zymes.
Given we've got horses, that's probably going to be a bit impractical.
Yeah. All right, so you're just going to follow the water line then.
I would think so. So, yeah, so we're going north or south, hump death, hump death.
Mm-hmm. So you guys at least stay the night, meaning everybody, you got back to at least 0 beforehand, so you're all healed by morning. See, though, that was permanent changes to your attributes. Those don't heal. So
what about my intelligence from the brain sucker?
that is fine now. That was not permanent.
Yes. Awesome.
Just
I'm
losing
smart
stats left
again.
and right, aren't you? That's a shame.
Yeah.
Been
Yeah.
losing stats the whole campaign. Alright.
And you have a potion of Wolfsbane to do with it.
Yeah. You don't feel any different, see, other than the fact that you're now crippled in some ways.
She made the potion.
She made the potion.
I drink it.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's no effect, but you didn't even know that there would be one, so.
You don't
We'll see what
die, so that's a
happens.
positive.
Okay.
Alright,
It's
cool.
a little minty. Little minty. That's
All right.
So you have 2 of the things. You have a potion of time travel and you have the sword.
Actually, no, the question I have for us is that if the lady approves, can we leave those 2 items here while we travel and get the other things so they're not with us and potentially get lost? We just sort of keep them here.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, you performed a very large favor for her, as her people will now be able to go through, bring back better food.
Do we want to do that?
Yeah.
Is the sort of thing. Is that something we want to do, or do we want to take them with us just on the chance we might need to use them immediately as soon as we get them?
I don't know. I'm a little leery about leaving them, but I mean, it would make them a lot safer.
I mean, I'm half expecting that when we collect them all, that the doorway will immediately pop up.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, if that's going to do that, you can do it here as much as anywhere. I just
Right,
think
but it might-
if we take the items with us to Zymes and
Vions.
Vions, they could potentially get lost or something taken from us.
True.
And if we're not going to use the sword, then sorry, we might as well keep it. And if we need to go back through the portal we came through, if that's something that opens up again, that's right next door, basically, to where we are. So we have to come back down here anyway. So I think that's a serious option.
Right, but I thought it might just pop up where we are.
It may do. It may do. I don't know. But then
In which
again,
case
if
we
it's
just
right-
leave it there as we go off back and collect all the items.
Well, there's no
Yeah.
guarantee that once we touch the 4th item, it will turn up there. If we have to have all 4 items together, then
Yeah,
we
it could be anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay, carrying around a smashable bottle of a potion that
Time
took
travel.
ages to do, then yeah.
And the
Maybe that's
sword,
not a
there
good
might
idea.
be someone might want to keep their own paws on. So do we want to keep them here? Seems okay.
I say that is the smartest thing we have done today.
Oops, what happened? No, we did something smart. No.
All right, so you're gonna stash the stuff here then as you go. Okay.
Yeah.
The alchemist wants to accompany you as
Cool.
well for the added
Hey,
protection.
where was she going? She was going to Zymes, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I might as well go to Zymes then.
Yep.
Sure.
All right, so you're good with that. Did you want to stay more than the one night? So you don't know what's going on with C. I'm just giving this out for you. You are basically you're a couple of months, literally 2 months away from the next full moon, as far as you can tell by looking at the moon. And if you ask anyone, they'll verify that out.
Months.
Months.
Okay.
How often do full moons come around in this place?
It takes 4 months to do a complete cycle. So you're in the middle of a cycle right now.
Wow, how far away is the... What is the distance on that to change it from weeks to months?
Magic.
Yeah, I know, but that's... Jeez, alright.
Although it won't do anything, I will sacrifice a remove curse spell on a seed to see if it does.
Okay. Yeah, you cast it.
It doesn't do anything.
He doesn't feel any different.
Doesn't do anything. Yeah. None of us
I
do.
mean, hey, if we're doing this, I just look at everyone. Hey, are you magical? Are you magical? Are you magical? Are you magical? You know, just to see
Yeah.
what is going on here.
Psi
Anybody
doesn't
else
appear
cursed that we don't know
magical.
about?
Psi
Oh,
doesn't
good.
appear magical except for the things that are on him. Something that does pop magical is the amulet that was around the wolf's neck, the werewolf's neck.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the Amulet of Anti-Magic, I'll bet.
yeah. No,
Anybody
as if
want
we did
that? I don't think I'll be using it. Well, I don't know if you can cast spells while you've got an
Yeah,
anti-magic.
would you be able to
thing
cast
on
spells using that? Because if so, I would love it.
Can't. No.
Yeah.
you? Didn't think so.
May want to give it to Darby then, because I don't know if it affects clerical spells either.
Yep. It's also not a permanent effect. It has charges. Yeah.
Oh.
It lasts for 12 rounds. I'm not going to tell you how many charges are left, but the anti-magic shell lasts for 12 rounds.
Yeah, let's put that in Derby.
Amulet of Werewolf Anti-Magic.
I'm just thinking because Darby's the one that's got the least amount of casting. You
Yeah.
guys do wands and spells and stuff. So
Does it stop all magic?
It is the 5th level spell. Wait, hold on. No, 6th level spell anti-magic shell. No spell or spell effects can pass through this barrier, whether from inside or outside.
So if he's got a sword that is magical,
It's the barrier is close to his skin, so the sword would be
Right,
outside
okay,
the
so,
barrier.
yeah.
And the caster
wands
or
are-
the activator can dismiss it at will.
Wow, no, it lasts 12 turns.
12 turns, yeah, not 12 rounds, right? 12 turns.
Wow, that's
120
even-
minutes.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, there we go.
Also, you can use it with wands as the other one.
All right. Well, there are things. Thank you, lady of person who
Yeah,
thinks I haven't
When you're
solved
looking
them.
around the
I've
magic,
just
do you
talked
see
all
that
the
I'm
time.
cursed? Does the lunacy turn up on magical sight?
It doesn't actually. Typically,
Okay.
curses don't show up through magical sight
Okay.
unless they're really strong. Because otherwise you'd be able to easily tell if a weapon is cursed or not. For instance, you just yeah.
Yeah. I was just wondering. Okay,
Well, I mean, that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know that I'm lunatic. Cool. Actually, I should probably do that every day. I just cast remove curse on myself every time I get to sleep, just in case something happens that I don't know about.
So I see it kind of akin to so in my clinical days, reading brain scans like EKGs. If somebody is having something going on like a seizure, for instance, you can't tell that a seizure is happening until it's happening. So like I kind of see that in the same way as the magic. So like unless the curse is in effect, like whatever the effect is happening, it doesn't show up as magical until it's actually taking place.
That's-
Yeah, I was just wondering.
I mean, casting remove curse on yourself every day. The equivalent of being the hypochondriac, right?
Yeah.
Must be.
Well, if I had if enough spells to both cure disease and remove curse.
That's the dude bro party spell combination right there. That's
Oh no, you also need remove gears.
that too, just in case. Okay, guys. So you rest up. You concoct a plan where you're gonna use this as the base to keep all of the items that you collect. And
If Selena's happy, if
she's
Countess
happy
is happy
to
with
have it there. I mean,
this is
she
a
can
pocket dimension.
she
So-
can shut down the entrance and exit as she wills. She usually just leaves it open because there are people that come and go through here, much like the alchemist. There's a kind of a dilation effect, like the road from Averone, from the end that you're in to Zymes, is X long. Okay, but if you pass through Solaire's realm and head towards Zymes, it pops you out, and it will have covered less. It takes less distance to get there. There's a little compression effect going on. So people use her realm to kind of fast travel. Those that know about it.
Yeah. I assume she's probably not all that happy with the anti-magic carrots either.
Yeah, that was the reason she couldn't take care of it herself.
No, don't worry. You've sided yourself with the right group of people who have in no way angered the anti-magic clerics.
Nope, they're just in a coma. They'll never know.
Yeah. So if you're heading towards Zymes, the alchemist would like to join your party just for extra security.
That's good.
Okay.
I'm happy. Yeah. Although that does mean we're going at the pace of the mule. So
That's fine. You save a little bit of time by going to the edge of her dimension, popping out into Averone, and it's like half the distance by taking that little shortcut. So not as many rolls on the wandering monster charts.
yeah, I would like to, as long as I would like to keep to the river because we may still be wanted people on the actual group. Yeah,
So
and the river.
pushing through her realm, which is entirely safe, other than the werewolf problem and the
carrying
giant
crows,
wolf,
apparently.
and the crow problem. There's not a lot of predators in here, so you end up popping out of her dimension, about right here on the road. So you've got 12, 24, almost 50 miles, we'll say, to Zymes. And if you're following the river, it's been clear cut on both banks. Logging has been going on. You will actually, well, let's see. I tell you what. Let's go ahead and do 1 day's worth of travel here and see what happens. Okay, first day. Actually, you run into something. It's going to do the whole day. Give me a second. So as you pop out that afternoon, you run into a logging crew. They are felling trees and they're floating them down the river to Zymes. It's a crew of about 12 people working together. They hail you. They see you coming down the road.
Hail.
Road. Oh.
Well, not road, but path, I
Path.
should say. Yeah. There is a path because of all the clear cutting.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. So as you pass, one of the workers comes out to you, and he's very sweaty. He's got a hat on. He takes it off and kind of gives you a bow and says, "Pardon me, gentlemen. Would you happen to have
And lady,
and lady? Who's the lady?
the alchemist.
Yes.
the lady.
Would you folks happen to have any libations that you would have to spare or to sell? We have a bit of coin, but if you were to be so neighborly as to partake, let us partake of any.
How many of them are there?
There's a dozen of them.
Wow, that's too much. I don't have enough. No, I ain't got nothing, man. Sorry.
It's just been some time since we've gotten beer or wine out here. We thought we'd ask. Travelers such as yourself, heavily laden, mules. He's kind of looking over your stuff. Makes you a little uneasy. Merchants? You don't look like merchants, at least the lady, perhaps.
We are her fine bodyguards, and she takes wares to places of exoticness.
Right. I see. So, nowhere's to sell. We
I
haven't.
don't know.
we
Ask
haven't-
her. We're the bodyguards.
Hey, you're not immune to fire, are you?
Fire. I mean, fire's very bad for the woods.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I was just thinking about it. Sorry. Kookiness.
It's quite okay. We've been out here in the woods for quite some time, and we're hoping to get a bit of something to drink, maybe something better to eat. But I see you are not common merchants. I'm very sorry to have taken your time. It was worth checking. He kind of bows his way out. It did make you a little uneasy at how carefully he observed, like the
I was
carts.
going to say, he wasn't like putting his hands on
Nope,
the.
not at all. But he
I'm-
was giving
I'm
a
just-
good eye to like what the mules were carrying,
Alright.
what the alchemist cart had in it.
I'm gonna kind of, just turn around and go, guys. Do we want to just be on the safe side and do a triple
Just murder them
roll?
all just because.
I mean, like it's France. What are they gonna do?
Run away.
Guillotine.
Are they gonna let us march down their streets? I mean,
I think we should just keep going and keep an eye on our back.
All right.
yeah.
You continue on for the rest of the day. It starts getting dark. You have miles ahead of you. Setting up camp, or you could continue and push it on through the night, but that would be wearing your mules and horses down a bit. Up to you guys.
Do you want to go on, lady who is dictating the pace because your mule is slow and old and will die soon? Much like you.
That's a charisma 7 right there.
Exactly.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
I am old, and my mules are also old. I would like to set camp. This is a nice area beside the water here. We've got a nice moon in the sky tonight. It's not too cold. It's not too warm. I'm a fair cook. I can rustle up. I got a little bit of provisions from the lady at the castle. I can make a small meal for us. I would like the rest.
We also have this magical bag which produces rations for 4 people twice a day. So, And these foods that I
From
collected.
Ember, yeah.
Ah,
Oh, I've heard about that.
also, I'm immune to starvation. I don't know if I know that or not yet. having not
Probably
starved.
not. Doesn't mean you're immune to the effects of wanting to eat.
No, I'll still be hungry. I understand. Hey,
No, I'd be volunteering to go into the nearby woods and rustle up a boar or something anyway.
yeah.
Well, we have
sounds
plenty
good
of
to me.
stores. The lady sent us with some cheeses and some meats. I mean, we don't have to. We've got plenty of food here, more than enough to last us until we reach Zymes.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Stew then. Stew and some good bread. If you will set up the camp here, I'll set up the fire and I'll cook us a meal. And she does. There's, it's good hearty meal. It was, salted pork. Boars were all over the place in her realm as well. So, salted pork, bread, beans, good hearty meal as you have a campfire by the river. It's a nice quiet night. It doesn't seem like too much is going on. Do you set a watch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a leading question at all. So who has first, middle, and end watch? 3 watches will allow everyone to get spells back and get enough rest.
I'll volunteer to take first watch. I feel bad because these people brought me back from the brink of death. So
Okay.
I'll do second
go get some
watch.
rest.
So I was going to take middle because I've got the see in the dark eye.
You can have more than one of you take
Oh.
a middle
I mean,
a
basically,
watch.
once I've done my 2 hours of meditation, I can just
Yeah.
I'm fine for the rest of the time anyway.
Okay, I'll do third watch.
Okay.
Ah,
First
I was
watch.
asleep.
Fig Jam needs to sleep. All that mental capacity in that great cranium just requires a lot of sleep, but apparently no food, just sleep. Radnar, make me a wisdom check.
All right. Well, at least you didn't ask me to make a dex check. That would have been by okay. All right.
So a C, what is your strength down to now?
7.
So, yeah. You got hurt bad.
Don't
you
start
probably
taking-
have scars that did not heal.
Yeah. Don't you take minuses now with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. You fall asleep during your watch. Nothing happens though. It's just such a quiet night. It's a little warm. You've got the sound of running water, and you just lull off. When you wake up, as the second shift takes place and wakes you up, who's second? Galen.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So you catch Radnar's full asleep and snoring when you come and relieve him, but nothing happened. It's perfectly fine.
Yep.
When you take your watch, make me a wisdom check.
I'm planning on sitting in a tree overlooking the places as well if I can.
Okay. All
No
right.
success, but still a success.
Especially, it makes sense with your elven vision as well. On the opposite bank, there is a group of people moving very quietly, very stealthily, sticking to the shadows. And they seem to be getting in position so that they're right across from you.
This is like this will be journalist. Okay, I shall stealthily wake my companions.
Okay. What does that look like?
Sort of going up to them, sort of shaking them gently.
Okay. In that case, you know they're there. And you go to shake awake. Who's the first person you try and shake awake?
Fig Jam, he's probably close.
Okay.
Also, sort of someone with sort of a step to startle. He'll probably startle awake
Okay.
as well.
So Galen, being the only one awake, right before you wake up Figjan, you hear the twang of an arrow. An arrow
Twang.
lands very far to the left of you. Shortly followed.
Maybe we should have fireballed him.
Yeah.
By a
It
flight
might have just
of
been
arrows.
here.
So, okay, here's what's going to go
One
on.
of them.
Ow.
One.
At least one. I don't know about the others.
Yeah, one hits.
I mean,
Because otherwise you're in AC 2, aren't
right,
you?
but you might be sleeping or like not aware of the attacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a flight of arrows actually coming in at Galen. They're trying to stop you from waking up the rest of your party. So one of them hits you.
So you
Ow.
All right.
scream out, "Ow! Ow!"
Only 3
for
points of
waking people up.
damage.
Yeah.
But roll me a save versus poison.
Ooh. Now, do I have a bonus for that? Let me just check.
Plus 4.
+4 to poison save. Yes, I do. I'm just going to roll a d20
Yeah.
and then worry about making things up afterwards. 10.
So 14. Would a 14 succeed?
Yeah, I got my save is 10 anyway. So
Okay.
good.
Not a problem. You find so the arrow hits you. It hurts, but then the area
Ow.
around the arrow kind of goes numb, a little antiseptic-y. You feel a little lightheaded for a moment, but you're fine. Then you're able to shake Fig Jam awake.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not on watch. What are you doing? Stop whacking me.
All right. Radnar and Asi, if you guys want to make wisdom checks, if you make it, you will have heard the flight of arrows striking all around.
That's all right. I'm gonna give up on subtlety at that point anyway. Yeah, I'll see that.
All right. See, you wake up. Radnar, you're still snoring away. So everyone except for Radnar, why don't you, Galen? Let's you start it off. Roll me a d6.
Okay, I'm
Is
gonna
this-
cast a spell.
You're gonna cast. Okay. Fig Jam.
Who?
Radnar, you're still asleep until someone wakes you up.
I'm gonna take the round to get up and generally.
Okay, so
Wake
no
up.
spells. So just want to spell from. Okay, so 6. They go next, and so they're. We're gonna split this up. There are 10 of them.
They're going first?
Yeah,
Yep.
they rolled a
Okay.
6.
Yeah.
11 of them actually. So we're gonna do a sea you're awake, Fig Jam's awake, Galen's awake. We'll do 3, 6, 9. So 3 at a sea, 3 at Fig Jam, and 2 at Galen. A sea, one of them hits you.
Mm.
How's that poison
6
save?
points of damage. Roll save versus poison.
Wait, that's a D5, was that correct?
Oh no, it was not. Sorry. There you go. 6. Take 5 points of damage then. Ha!
That's fine. And a
A
save,
save
versus poison.
poison.
Oop. Success.
Same thing. The arrow strike doesn't hurt as much as it should. You feel a little lethargic for just a moment. Fig Jam, I'll miss.
Mistook me for a pile of leaves.
Galen, all miss. That's their turn.
Yep.
Your turn. So they're across the bank from you. They're basically at medium range. Well, here, let's find out exactly. 60 feet.
Oh, perfect fireball range.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
whip out my wand.
You guys are just deforesting just all kinds of worlds by burning down their old growth forests with your fireball spells, and that's
It's
just
not
how
our
it goes.
reality.
Yeah.
So fire
Okay.
helps spread.
I've also had a hell of
things
a
as well.
day, and so literally as he's just moving to the edge of the bank,
All right, so
his shield's up and his wand's up.
you're using the
There's
wand, so
one.
that's an actual an attack. So those that were casting spells, you go first.
Okay.
I cast Bliss.
Okay, you bless the
And I
party.
also bang the mace on the shield saying, to arms, to arms.
Okay, yeah, you wake up.
Yes, we do have them.
Yep. So Radnar, you'll be up in the next round. Fig Jam, are you casting?
No, I was
No, you were
taking
just
this
getting
round
up.
to actually get myself up and go.
All right,
okay,
to see.
what's going on? Where? Who?
I want to center it on as many of them as possible.
Okay, so we'll just roll a d11 to see how many you can actually
Bliss
catch.
only affects when we start doing melee damage otherwise.
7. You can get 7 in your blast
All
radius.
right. Shablam! Almost max
Jeez,
damage
You are good at that damage rolling.
for once.
Just one saved. if
One
not three.
saved, so okay. 6 of them die outright. 1 of them rolls away on impact. Yeah.
And I just scream, "Get the hell out of here! I'm doing it again!"
You do set the forest on fire.
I don't go fuck. Save my
Um,
forest.
It's
It's
France.
on the other
I
side of
mean,
the river.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, let's see. Oh, yeah, they scatter. You see them flee, the ones that survived. So,
Cowards.
the forest is on fire. Of course, it's on the other side of the river, so does it really bother you? Probably not. It's not like it's going to come across the river, right?
Right.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
many
you
of
know
these
what?
arrows can I gather?
Half. So,
How many did they shoot?
so
Like,
6. We'll say so you can grab 6 useful
Alright.
arrows.
I'm just like, I'll
Including the
take
one that stuck
those.
into you and me.
Yes, just pull those right out. Those are fine. Those are good ones. They've already got a
Those-
taste for flesh.
I was getting low, so that's useful
Yeah.
for me.
So,
Woke
Fig
me
Jam,
up for
what are you doing?
this. I cast Ice Storm on the fire.
All right, you put the fire
Fair
out.
enough.
You still destroy a bunch of trees by them exploding from the sudden cells getting frozen. But, you know, at least there's not a fire anymore.
Exactly. Next time, make sure it's something serious first, eh?
I'm going to make sure to make a party of treants that has the mortal enemies as the green company. That yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
Get in line. We got plenty of
we
people.
deserve that, yeah.
All right. So we're near time. So what we'll say is the next day's travel. Well, let's go ahead and roll it. Okay, yeah. Next day, you near the end of the day, you enter the city of Zymes, which is a walled city. At the gate, you guys arrive there before they close the gates for the night. She presents a certificate that says that she is a merchant and she claims that you owe all her helpers and bodyguards. And she pays the fee tax for merchants to enter, and you enter the gates. So we will pick up next time, having entered the city of Zymes.
Yeah, note to us, make sure we get her to at least help us convert some of this gold we have into actual currency in the realm. But
Yeah.
otherwise,
Yeah.
Cool.
we got nothing to spend with.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Is anybody close to leveling?
not unless you'll give us
No.
30k.
Depends what the amount of experience is.
It's not a
Do we
huge
by
amount
any
to this
chance
point. Go ahead, Bill.
We didn't by any chance get like 37,000
No,
apiece
no,
today, did
no,
we?
no.
Yeah, I need 30,000 myself.
You got a good
I
point.
mean-
You got a good amount, but nowhere near, I think, what any of you need to level. But you will have some downtime in Zymes if you wish to take it. It will take some time for you to hunt down what you need here. This is a large city, so it would
I
be
mean,
a good
we got-
place to train.
Oh, we can set a Greek company outpost up here. Eyeballs on command.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a potion of time travel and a big old sword of amazing artifacty typeness. You sure that's not worth 37,000 each?
Magic items aren't worth experience unless you sell them.
We sell them and then steal them back. Go see, steal them away.
Alright.
All right. So we'll end there for the night. Dion, what do you got going on?
I have finally beat Arcthalad 3 on my channel. My sleep suffered greatly because of it, but I just want that game done and over with. So on my channel, we're playing through the 4th one in the series, Arcbalad Twilight of the Spirits. It's my favorite game. I enjoy it. I'm going to spend as much time grinding on it as possible. So come and hang out. Watch me suffer. Otherwise, you can find me playing tabletop with all my super cool, awesome friends like Bert and all these other handsome gentlemen here. And you can find me doing D&D all over. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No longer Saturday. And sometimes Sunday.
Saturday's right out. Richard, what do you got going on?
Be the crow that you want to see in the world. Collect shiny things. Hop happily down the street for no reason. Scream at all of your friends. Doesn't that sound like an exciting thing to be doing? And if you want to do exciting things, why not come and watch me play video games badly at LMTDETMFFR here on Twitch? Or, say it with me now,
Limited time
limited
offer.
time offer.
No vowels.
No
Vowels.
vowels. Yeah.
We'll drop that in there for you, Bill. What do you got going on with the frogs?
Well, I'm running Lost City of Baracus on Wednesdays. I'm not running this Wednesday because I'm not. I'll
Just
think of
not.
a better reason for next time. But we do have a spot or two open in that game, and I should be running other stuff there soon. So check it out. It's Frog God Organized Play.
All right, sounds good. And Jameis.
I have a blog. I saw Eternals this last week, and otherwise there's a film festival happening.
Drop
So,
your links there if you
yeah,
want. There we go.
I'm actually, putting up some posts at the moment.
Good stuff. All right, guys. We will see what goes on. We will see. So, Dion, hang on after we get off here in just a bit. Say goodbye, everybody.
Plug yourself.
Bye,
Bert.
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I should probably plug myself, right? Well, if they found us, they know where to find us. Twitch.tv/SteamSteelMurder. We stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. The next game we got going on is Shadowrun using the One Roll engine this Sunday. And check out the podcast, Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com. Lots and lots of decade plus number of years of goodness in there. All right, now we can say goodbye to everybody. Thanks for watching,
Goodbye,
guys.
everybody.
Everybody.